Alex Jones is having his second defamation trial. So we watched a lot of the first one, and the result of it was that $50 million will have to be paid out, almost $50 million by Alex Jones. Well, a second one's happening for more of the families, and it's just as Looney Tunes. He, went under oath and was just completely off the rails, wasn't taking it seriously, was super aggressive at moments. And I have a little segment to show you here where he's genuinely incapable of understanding why he should feel bad about the things he said and the result of that. And so if you've somehow lived in a cave and missed it, he went on his show and told all these conspiracies about the shooting that happened, Sandy Hook, at Sandy Hook, and said that all of these parents were crisis actors, their kids didn't really die, and this was just an effort to try to take people's guns away. And they were doing a false flag operation to do that. And because he told all of these lies, his followers tracked down these families and harassed them to the point where some of them had to literally move to avoid harassment multiple times because of the lies he was telling on his show. So real damage. This is why we would have defamation, right? Well, he doesn't understand that clearly. He's so caught up in his own world that he sees himself as the victim, as this moment identifies.
You have families in this courtroom here that lost children, sisters, wives, moms.
Is this a struggle session? Are we in China? I've already said I'm sorry hundreds of times, and I'm done saying I'm sorry. I didn't generate this. I wasn't the first person to say it. American gun owners didn't like being blamed for this, as the left did, so we rejected it mentally and said it must not be true. But I legitimately thought it might have been staged, and I stand by that, and I don't apologize for it.
And don't apologize, Mr. Jones. Please don't apologize.
No, I've already apologized to the parents over and over again.
We know
I don't apologize to you.
Objection.
Don't apologize to you.
You're going to do it again.
Objection, Judge.
Aren't you?
Objection. Objection. Argumentative.
Don't apologize to you.
Okay, so to him, it's more important to scream at the lawyer as the families are in the courtroom. Apparently, reportedly, there is tears happening, which totally makes sense on the part of the families. And he feels so, offended by the way the lawyer is talking to him. And he feels so justified in being angry that he's having to apologize over and over. Yes, whenever you go after the families of kids who got killed in a school shooting, you are going to have to apologize once you realize you were wrong. A lot of times. And in this case, because you did real damage to these families, you're going to have to pay out and be held accountable under the law because of it. And as we saw with the first trial, he's just so detached from reality, he doesn't get it. And then we saw that moment whenever Channel 5 interviewed him where he goes, yeah, I killed the kids. Oh, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I killed the kids, being sarcastic or whatever. And it was because he genuinely didn't understand why he keeps being pressed and asked and held accountable for the lies he told. And of course, we understand that, yes, freedom of speech is important. And there's some guardrails like libel, defamation. And so you can see, if in front of a jury, you can prove that someone, defamed you to such an extent that they should be punished for it. And that's what's happening. And I'm happy that it is. And hopefully this trial goes similar to the past one where he has to be held accountable financially, because that's what speaks to Alex Jones. But truly incredible stuff.